First, I'm going to give some context on what Buzzfeed actually is. In Buzzfeed's own words, as found on their website, they describe themselves as the leading independent digital media company delivering news and entertainment to hundreds of millions of people around the world. To summarise what that actually means, they broadcast news via website articles and YouTube videos. They normally supply news to a younger audience compared to other news outlets out there. Well, today I'm going to talk about the YouTube side of Buzzfeed, as that is what recently has been getting a lot of negative attention over these past few months. Okay, so I started my main investigation by mainly looking at Buzzfeed's main channel, as it has the most amount of subscribers and views compared to any of their other channels on YouTube. Now, I firstly had a good browse over their video section of their channel and looked at their thumbnails and titles, not really delving into the videos. The reason for this was to firstly discover what kind of content Buzzfeed was producing and how they decide to advertise their videos, as in this vastly saturated website, your thumbnail and title is what contributes to most of your views. My first discovery was that most of the content which they produce is not news, more based around entertainment. They target most of their videos towards couples and relationships, talking about what Buzzfeed believes is the everyday problems which people face. A lot of the titles and thumbnails are very clickbait and don't really inform you about the video, but isn't that just most of YouTube anyway? My second part of the investigation of Buzzfeed was to go around the other two main channels which Buzzfeed own, Buzzfeed Yellow and Buzzfeed Blue. My opinion on Buzzfeed Yellow is that it tends to be videos mainly tending towards a female audience, as they normally talk about fashion and makeup of some sort. The problem with this channel is that it seems to be the main source of poor content, which sparks negative feedback as they produce videos such as, "What is it like to be a woman online?" The reason why this video is so bad is because they show great powering statements like this.
Anything that you tweet is explained back at you.
But don't back up their statement with evidence, just talk about abusive messages such as these.
Ugly Jew blood sucker.
Buzzfeed Blue. This channel tries to be more about tech and gaming, with some videos reviewing tech and giving opinions on new games. The problem with this channel is that it then reverts back to the typical Buzzfeed style videos. An example of this would be, people dig their cars out of snow for the first time. This is completely irrelevant to what type of content Buzzfeed Blue normally posts. Now, to really understand why Buzzfeed gets so much hate, I decided to analyse the video and really gauge what makes these videos so bad. So the video I decided to review was a video called 8 Things Women Aren't Supposed to Say. This is found on Buzzfeed's main channel and has around 5 million views. Instantly, before even watching the video, I know this video is going to involve a woman saying a very normal thing, and the person responding shows a very abnormal response, creating a fake perspective of society. But let's not judge a book by its cover. Let's get into the video.
Aw, Allison, you look cute today.
Thank you. I think so too.
Okay.
Right. The reason why this woman looks so pissed off at what just happened was because the woman didn't return the compliment. It's like receiving a present on Christmas Day and not giving one back.
I just want to let you know I got your email. It looks... Oh, what's wrong?
Oh, Henry just yelled at me at a meeting for something I didn't even do, so like power cried in the bathroom for 10 minutes, but now I'm fine.
Sorry. Toughen up, kid.
I don't see what's wrong with this situation. Let's actually have a look at the problem. If someone had to shout at you so viciously to the point where you cried for 10 minutes in the bathroom for something you didn't do, surely you would confront the person and explain to them the situation instead of complaining to another colleague.
Allison, what's wrong? Why aren't you laughing?
Oh, it just wasn't very funny.
Someone needs to bake herself a sense of humor.
If someone didn't laugh at the joke, which they didn't find funny, whether they're a woman or not, why would you have a go at them? Also, it doesn't make sense that this is a woman-only problem. I also think men find some jokes not funny as well. Humour is subjective. People don't have to laugh at every joke which happens. And men don't have a go at women or any other person if they don't laugh at the joke. If someone doesn't laugh at the joke, it normally means that it's not really that funny.
Hey, wait, do you want to get dinner Friday? My treat?
Like a big group thing? You hang out?
No, just a date.
Oh, I would, but it's I've got this
Okay.
If you like someone and they ask you out to dinner, no matter what gender they were, I think you would accept. I think you would have to be a grade A dick to turn the opportunity down. I think most men would probably be relieved that they wouldn't have to ask the woman out to dinner. Looking again, I think she might have dodged a bullet. He doesn't look like the sharpest tool in the shed.
No pressure.
We will definitely be together because he will leave his girlfriend and we'll
Gabby,
be soulmates.
I'm sorry, but you talk to me about this guy every day. You never listen to any of my advice. I'm sorry, I can't hear it anymore. It's not healthy.
Now that is a great example of how to end a friendship. Isn't the whole point of being friends that you listen to each other's problems and help them out? I mean, if it seems to be such a serious problem that they continuously talk to you about it, I would probably find them some professional help. It's probably a more serious problem than what they seem to be talking about.
We can just go see the movie next week.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go change my tampon. Be right back.
The reason why women shouldn't say this is because it's just wrong. Firstly, what person checks their watch and thinks, oh, period time? People don't say this because no one wants to talk about these things whilst they're having a drink with their friends. Nobody really wants to think of a woman changing a tampon or somebody going for a crap on the toilet whilst they're trying to have a nice conversation with people. It's not really the done thing.
Well, that was really fun.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
I guess I should walk you to your car?
No, I don't need you to walk me to my car. I'm fine. It's right here.
It's not safe.
It's okay. It's right here.
But
Chris,
This point is totally ironic, as BuzzFeed created a video called What Is It Like to Be a Woman at Night, where they talk specifically about walking alone and how it feels not being with someone else. Secondly, the guy is just trying to be a gentleman. I mean, if you reject someone trying to be nice to you, then that's why you're probably trying to date this kind of dick. In conclusion, yes, I know this video isn't about a real person, but the amount of likes this video has received, a lot of people are believing BuzzFeed and how they represent modern day society, when really the whole video should be put in the trash, because that's what it is, it's just a load of crap. The reason why people hate BuzzFeed is because they create fake societies where people are racist, sexist, and just bad people, as well as targeting specific genders and trying to alienate them from the rest of society, normally men. You can tell this as there is no dedicated channel for men on BuzzFeed. There is BuzzFeed Yellow that seems to be mainly dedicated towards women, but yet there's no dedicated channel for men. Now, BuzzFeed can create okay content like couples try extreme workouts, but you have to look through a lot of crap before you can find an okay video.